Hi, I'm Simone from Core Strength Pilates, and every day of December I'm going to give you a different exercise to help you bring on 2018. Day 6, the pointer. This exercise can be done in a couple of different positions. I'm going to show you the more traditional position first, which is to be on all fours. So you would have your hands directly, or your wrists directly underneath your shoulders, and then we take our knees back so that they're underneath the hips. I also have that hip distance gap between my knees. We want to be making a nice flat square shape with the floor here. So we need to be careful that our knees don't creep in too close, or even our hands. Everything is open. My shoulders are back, my neck is nice and long, so I'm looking directly down at the floor while I perform the exercise. Belly button just gently pulls back towards the spine. If I pull back too far, I do start to arch. But I also want to make sure that I'm not sagging and letting my back hang. So that involves drawing the belly button back and making sure that pelvic floor is lifted. Then from here, the opposite arm and leg will slowly slide along the mat. Now I can stop here in this position with my toes and my fingers still touching the floor. That can help you balance. But if you are strong enough, you can slowly take the arm and leg a little higher. The higher you go, the harder that balance position gets. You don't want to reach past ear and hip level. And then you slowly bring it in again. And then you change sides, sliding along the floor, either stopping with the foot and the hand on the floor, or slowly lifting till you find that point where you can balance, and then slowly bringing it back in again. We do want to try and slide that leg in and out along the floor, because if you lift the knee and take it out, you can see that my hips twist. So nice and slowly out, and slowly back in, and slowly out, and slowly in. Remember, it is more important to be stable in this position and during this exercise than to go really high and lose your balance. If you take your weight too far forward, you can drop through the shoulder. And if you travel backwards as well, you can see that's putting a lot of pressure into that hip joint there. So keep it as square and as still as you can through the torso, and just move that arm and leg nice and slowly. It is harder than it looks. The other position that you can do this exercise in, and if you do have quite bad shoulder issues, or you can't be on your knees or your wrists for too long, then you could always come down onto your tummy with your arms gently lengthened above your head. So again, I would rest the forehead looking down towards the floor, and for this movement I want to focus on lifting through the front of my shoulder, so the shoulder will lift and the arm will move with it, and the leg is really lengthening, making it really long, not so much about the lift. So the movement would be opposite arm and leg, and down. Then the other side, and down. Slowly out, and down. You do want to make sure that you don't lift your leg too high and start to rock from side to side in the hips. You do have to be balanced down on the floor. So make sure again that the belly button is gently drawing back towards the spine and that pelvic floor is lifted. So if you've got any questions, message me or comment below. Good luck!